Did you know that St. Luke's University Health Network, based in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, has been recognized by the U.S. government as the highest performing health system in the United States for quality? You heard right. St. Luke's #1 recognition affirms our status as the top leader among the most respected healthcare providers in the nation, including Houston Methodist and the Mayo Clinic. To state it simply, if you want to receive the best care when you go to a hospital, come to St. Luke's.
Excuse me! Taxi!
Come on, what are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
President Trump, his Air Force One has landed this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. He landed, and that's 8 o'clock at night. So nothing has happened yet in China. I'm sure he got a good night's sleep. Right now, it's 5 o'clock in the morning in Beijing. And so I'm sure they're going to be waking up in the next couple of hours with a full night's sleep. And we pray. We pray that common sense prevails. In my opinion, I'm giving you my opinion, is if the mission is supposed to be really economic mission. And he took a lot of people with him to talk about economics for China, economics for the United States of America.
Yeah.
And he's going to use Iran as a secondary. So it's not going to be the main mission.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. And John, I'm hopeful. Look, he has a good relationship with President Xi. And I was really astounded by this, you guys. When he first went to China in 2017, John, he came back with 37 trade deals worth $250 billion with a B dollars. But
my opinion, knowing President Trump, he's going to make a great deal for the United States of America. He's going to make a great deal. The Chinese are going to feel like that's a great deal for them. And you know the way I'm looking at it? And, you know, crazy, I don't want to say this, but we think alike. And I think he wants to make a deal where the big powers in the world is Russia, China, and the United States. And if we can make a deal and have world peace, and China continues to get their oil, but we got to make sure that Iran does not have the crazy people in charge.
And they don't have the nukes. And they don't have the nukes, John.
And don't have the nukes. Nukes are not negotiable.
Yes.
And I believe what I would do, and let's see what Trump does. We don't know yet. I have not talked to President Trump. Is that what I would do, Rita? Is the fact is that I would make it China's responsibility for Iran not having nukes.
Yeah, 100%. And look, if a deal like that can happen, then that is a great news for the world. If that can happen.
Are people in the studio here have their own opinions, and then right after that, we're going to...
by the way, we have an action-packed show, John. We got Congressman Pat Fallon calling in, and we have Governor Ron DeSantis, Senator Tim Sheehy, Ari Fleischer, just to name a few. We got an
Melissa
action-packed show.
DeRosa about the budget in New York, Bruce Blakeman.
Gordon Chang on China.
And Greg Jarrett.
And Sean Spicer.
Oh, my God, what a show.
It's called an all-star lineup.
You got 30 seconds apiece or 45 seconds apiece. Judge Weinberg, how the heck do you feel about what's going on in China?
Well, think about it. It's nice to have trade deals, but we have bigger problems with China and trade deals. They're an adversary. They're an enemy. They shipped in COVID to our country. They shipped in fentanyl to our country. They're buying up military space next to military bases, farmland. They have subverted our elections. They have spies all over the place. They have labs all over the country with viruses. How about dealing with some of those issues, which are the real life issues? And they're selling, it's reported, military equipment to Iran.
Yeah,
so how about taking care of that stuff rather than, and you want to do deals so you can let them buy up our countries here? Please.
By the way, I want to do a tease because I can't wait to ask Ari Fleischer about this. The hearing today, oh my God, on COVID. You brought up China with COVID. Oh my goodness. Explosive. What the CIA maybe knew and covered up. That's one of the allegations. This is going to be a blockbuster. Rudy Washington, former deputy mayor.
Well, Judge, God, tell us how you really feel.
All right, Rudy, but you need to have some passion too, my friend.
Well, I just want to say that I don't think the president has to lead with Iran. As a matter of fact, I don't think he will. Because
he's the economic mission.
Yes, economic mission. He knows he's holding the cards, and they're going to bring it up because they need the president.
Yeah, they will. You're right.
They need the president more than the president needs them. Because right now the economy is on the downside, and they're not getting energy. They're being blocked out completely. So the president does not have to bow to them. They have to bow to the president.
Yeah, good point.
Now,
very good
by
point.
the way, the other breaking news right now, Kevin Walsh has been confirmed as Fed chair.
Yeah, Kevin Walsh.
Walsh,
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he's going to be taking part probably May 15th.
Yep. And the big question is, by the way, will Jerome Powell stay on the board?
I think he's going to stay.
Yeah, he wants to still stick around.
Okay, does that mean a quarter point in June?
That means I think interest rates will be going down.
A quarter point?
I can't predict, but I believe that interest rates are going down. And because if you have, by July 4th, if you have a successful China visit, a successful negotiation with Ukraine and Russia, and interest rates going down, energy prices going down, you're going to have a record year for the United States of America.
And by September, this economy will be humming.
Oh, it'll be soaring if this. Yeah. But before we get to our first guest, you guys, I cannot believe some of the rhetoric I've heard today from some of the Democrats. First, it was like, okay, let's trash Trump on Iran. Let's trash him on anything. And now it's like they're undermining him as he's going to China. Rudy, I think that's a disgrace. You have people like you got Senator Chuck Schumer and a whole bunch of others. He said we should fear Trump conceding. This is disdainful. They are undermining the president on what John is describing in all of us as such a high stakes meeting. What do you make of this? Just this rhetoric. It's like anything Trump, they will sell it. I feel like America.
Rita, in one of our other interviews, I said, I think we're going to have to start charging some people for the rhetoric they use, especially when they're basically all but calling for the death of Trump. I have a serious problem with that. I have a serious problem with what you just said about how we got our president over at our adversary's country. You're not supporting him. You're tearing him down. I have a serious problem with all of that.
77 WABC and Bergen Newbridge Medical Center honor the life of legendary broadcaster and our friend, Ernie Anastas.
Hi, it's Ernie Anastas. You know, your thoughts can affect how you feel. Bergen Newbridge Medical Center is the largest hospital in New Jersey, providing comprehensive, equitable, compassionate, and high-quality emergency inpatient and outpatient medical care, plus mental health services and substance use disorder treatment. The Bergen Newbridge team can address your total health needs in one convenient location. Call 201-225-7130 for an appointment or newbridgehealth.org.